It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. He's going to have to air it out playing this week.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown. Maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Throwing on their first play. Finds a man on the right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Carr. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get more on 3rd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Pistol snap to Carr. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Carr. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Blitz coming, Carr. That pass caught by Renfro. much doing, he stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Hits a seam at the 40. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They go play action with Kong. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Carr here from the gun. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Carr off the play fake. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here is they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here's a give inside to Edwards.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Counter give to Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Kong. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. J.K. Scott's on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Saints will get set to take over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
And the Saints first down.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Looking to throw, Carr. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Throwing his Carr. Sheds off a rusher. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Running right, it's Kamara. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. Peterson waiting for it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Throwing on first is Herbert. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Herbert now to throw on third. He's got it, room to run. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. That's complete to Dobbins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's Herbert once more. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 46-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. Shaheed on to handle the return. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline.
The Saints take over first and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing now, Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On third down, Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. Carr fires over the middle. Caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They go play action with Carr. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Olave with the catch. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Rolling again. It's Carr. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running behind center with Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Trying again following the sack. This throw is cut. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Carr here from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. Reaches the 40, hits the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carr back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So that brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing his car. Kamara's got it. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to... punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Starts his return from the 23. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second and 3. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running behind center with Edwards. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. He'll throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
A field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carr. This is complete to Olave. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Carr setting to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Saints down by only 3. Third and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now. Working across the field, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's second and goal. To throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have taken the lead late. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They've got first down from the 31. He'll look to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. A clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And things look tougher now with third and long. Looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Desperation time on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, Brock. So now their opponent's final chance here coming up.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And this game might be going back. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.